Hello everyone, I'm Aradhna Soni, School of Engineering and Technology from Sage University, Bhopal. Today, I started introduction of data communication. So let's start. So firstly, we need to know how to data communicate. So this is the point of the data communications to how data communicate one location to another. So data is the electronic transfer of data from one location to another, enable an introduction system to deliver information, improve the flexibility of data collection and transmission, basic of virtual organization and provide e-collaborations. So we need to communicate the data with the help of all the points. And the next point is the why manager need to know about the data communication. So firstly, we need to know the separating organization's core function from the data communication system, and that enable and support them it's difficult and enhance decision makers efficiency and effectiveness, enable organization to use email electronics file transfer to improve efficiency and productivity, highlights how data communication technology are used in the workplace. So to know about the data communication, so it is very important to communicate data and the same file one location to another. So the mostly and the more important, the basically the data communication with the email, electronics file transfer with the personal uh, files to one location to another. So this is the importance to manage the data transfer. And the some points is the important concept of need to know about the data communication. The first is the basics of data communication and networking. The second is the internet, ethernet, and externet is the very important role in the data communication. Wired and wireless networks is also the part of data communication, and the network security issue and measure the major role of the data communication. Organization and social effect of data communication is very important. Globalization issues in the important concept and application of data communication is the part of the data communications. And the basic concept in the data communication is system is first is bandwidth in attenuation and third is broadband. So what is bandwidth? Bandwidth is the amount of data that can be transferred from one point to another in a certain time period. Attenuation, loss of power in a signal as it travels from the sending device to the receiving device. And the broadband is the type of data transmission, and the multiple piece of data are sent simultaneously to increase the transmission rate. That is called broadband. And these 3 points is very usable and the very used in the data communication system, bandwidth, attenuation, or broadband. And the next point is the what is the basic concept of data communication system. The basic concept in the data communication is depend on the narrow band. So what is the narrow band? Narrow band is the voice grade transmission channel capable of transmitting a maximum 56,000 bps. So only limited amount of information can be transferred. That is called narrowband. What is protocols? The protocols, the rules that govern the data communication, including error, detection, message, length, and transmission speed. This is the concept of data communication system. And the what is the data? Whenever data is transferred, so it is depend on the sender and receiver device. So device can be on the following device can be sender and the can be receiver. So the device can be on one of the following: thin client, smart terminal, intelligent terminal, netbook, other types of computers, smartphone, mobile phones, MP3 players, PDA, game consoles. This type of data can be can be can be sent the data and the receive to the device. It can be smartphone, mobile, laptop, MP3 players, all type of the devices can send the data. And the what is modems? Modems is the device to modulate the frequency and demodulate the frequency. So device that connect user to the internet and not required for the all internet connection, that is called modem. And the types of modem, so that is the dial-up, that is the type of analog, and the digital subscriber line, DSL, and the cable is also the part of the communication to connect the data to any device and the uh, from obtain the data. So this all are the data communications systems and device. So what is the communication media? Communication media is the all called the channels. So connect the sender and receiver device to call the communication media. And connected media is provide a physical path along which signals are transmitted and included twisted pair cables and coaxial and fiber optics. Twisted pair cables is nowadays very important part of role, and the coaxial cable is very useful to communicate the media and the transfer the data. And the fiber optics, it is very useful and the very fast communicate the communicate the data between receiver and sender. So this is all about the communications media. So we learned about the introduction of communication, and next lecture we learn about the transmission media, how to transfer the data. So and the till date, thank for watching my video. Thank you. We will meet in the next lecture.